on the right side, the breach is going into the wall. This could be a bad thing. Now let's take a look at another character, an archer. He has found a hand but stays away from it. First he prepares to clear the normal monsters, good thinking. Now this character stands still while killing two, just like the lightning dude, but he doesn't have to hunt. His split arrow projectiles are killing monsters off screen. He can randomly shoot in all directions, and if he hears the sound of impact he follows up with some more volleys. Off-screening is a major advantage. The archer finds another breach and prepared again with a little clearing. As you can see, he chooses to walk left, away from the water. I assume he thinks that only few monsters will spawn there. And a special monster might have created that pillar of fire. It could have been the big dog or it might have been something else, I'm not sure. I think he was too close to the edge and should have stayed more in the middle where he was more in control. More bridge play from the split arrow dude. This time the tile set from the excavation map. Maze-like tunnels make for a horror of clear speed map. He made a choice and he made it early. He went up and he holds course, he doesn't backtrack. This is not a regular map, this is a Breach Lord map. But look at the difference of the sweep marauder we've seen struggling earlier. This guy has a large margin of error. He even overtakes the expanding circle to scout ahead. The archer does not have the movement skill blink arrow though, a big oversight, since he could jump a platform to keep the speed up. Now what if you did this with two players? One player clearing the front and the second player mopping up the stragglers behind to ensure the killing spree would go on. That might be a good idea. Another hand is found to enter the boss room to the Chaos Lord. Chaos is the hardest Breach Lord of them all. He deals both physical and chaos damage. Well, CI for the win here and you for chaos, thank you very much indeed. The area clear of split arrow is good, but this one is missing a single target boss killer like Barrage or a dual purpose tornado shot. And the boss is dead. The life of this boss is probably going to be scaled up higher. This looks way too easy. 1 minute to kill with split arrow would be less than 10 seconds with an OP single target skill. You can safely assume this will be harder when launched. So now we got a good idea what to work with. To start the Breach League we need a cookie cutter build. No fluffy creative builds. Enough time for that once you've experienced the Breach to the max and have become rich. So the Breach League is like the Rampage and Beyond League combined. What I remember from the Rampage League, it was heavily pushed by the clear speed meta. I had a hard time to reach a fully charged Rampage of 1000 kills on my first character. It wasn't until I had a bow character that I completed the 1000 Rampage kill streak. The trick was, there were no monsters in reach, my Rampage ended, but with a bow character I could blindly fire arrows off screen to hopefully kill a monster and keep the Rampage alive. And what I remember from the Beyond League was, when playing melee, the Beyond monsters spawned right on top of you. That was really bad. But when you were ranged it was less of a problem. Another thing back in Beyond was elemental proliferation of ignites. Beyond spawns after you kill and those monsters would proliferate burns onto the Beyond monsters. A really big help. But alas, the proliferate gem has been nerfed since. So now we know what to work with. Yes, this lightning dude could zap around with whirling blades, movement is king. But lightning doesn't double dip like fire and poison. And shocks can be gained from other sources. So let's move on to the class selection. This video is made before the final patch notes announcement. So keep an eye out for big changes concerning double dipping poison, changes to the best skills, and nerfs to leaked things like delirium weapons and insanity claws. Right, here goes the list. Number 5. Elementalist with Flame Blast. While the breach circle expands, you litter the ground with burning corpses. So when the breach monsters come running after you, they'll get proliferated with Ignite. When the mini-bosses spawn, you're already a step ahead. Fire damage sources double dip. They increase both the Flame Blast and the Ignite. That makes for an excellent boss killer. Number 4. Chieftain with Ancestral War Chief. Yes, for starting a league this is an excellent option. With its physical mitigation it's perfect for overlap farm and that's extremely profitable start league. The Breach Lords all have a physical component next to their theme of lightning, fire, cold and chaos. And they might be scary when you're still weak, but moving around popping Warchief totems might be just enough. Juggernaut with Earthquake is in the same boat. Marauder with Life and not Energy Shield is not a top tier class, but it's taking this number 4 spot just by being a very consistent league starter that's easy to equip. Number 3. The Occultist. Two solid options here. The first with Blade Vortex Obliteration, the pure chaos build you can find in my YouTube channel. It has awesome clear speed potential while being equipped on a budget. By corpse exploding trash monsters, it clears up very fast. Single targets are killed pretty good with the poison gem. The second option is Essence Drain. Essence Drain is also a budget build with awesome single target DPS for bosses. With some investment in cast speed, you can spread a deadly plague with Mortanium at a sick rate. You deal no physical and no elemental damage, giving you the edge on running maps, since you do not have to reroll reflect map nodes. Watch for changes to decay. If the damage is halved to 5,000 instead of 10,000, it's still OP, but if the mechanic is changed, it can become worthless. Number 2. Assassin with a new skill called Blade Flurry. High single target and area clearing in one skill, dual purpose. This skill is completely over the top at the time of writing. Even if you read a small nerf in the patch notes, this will still be awesome. As for equipping, you do not need awesome physical weapons. You can just take a weapon with the chaos damage mod. Throw